I welcome you to this session of ISO 19011-2018 and today we are going to talk about clause number 6.3, preparing audit activities, and under this audit planning. So we shall be today covering audit planning, and under this subclause risk-based approach to audit planning. So this is under clause 6.3 and let us start the session now. This is a medium kind of clause, and last time what we discussed was a small clause, but today it is a slightly longer clause. Audit planning, well, 6.3.2.1, risk-based approach to planning. So the clause says the audit team leader should adopt a risk-based approach to planning the audit based on the information in the audit program and the documented information provided by the auditee. So auditee is supposed to be providing the documented information, that means records, previous records, and on that basis the audit should be carried out. Now audit planning should consider the risk of the audit activities on the auditee's processes and provide the basis for agreement among the audit client, audit team, and the auditee regarding the conduct of the audit. Planning should facilitate the efficient scheduling and coordination of the audit activities in order to achieve the objective effectively. So we have to consider the requirement of the clause, the particular clause which is being followed by the auditee and which is to be audited, and see that there is nothing which gets affected and the things are being followed objectively. The amount of detail provided in the audit plan should reflect the scope and complexity of the audit, as well as the risk of not achieving the audit objectives. In planning the audit team leader should consider the following. There are four or five points in this. Number one is composition of the audit team and its overall competence. So the competence of the audit team will definitely matter if the audit team is carrying out the audit and the auditee is requesting for certain kind of concessions. Well, the composition of the audit team and its overall competence, this is the very first thing. Second thing is appropriate sampling technique. What sampling technique the auditors are going to adopt? Are they going to do 100% or maybe 50% or only the 25% of the activity? So accordingly, the sampling technique has got to be shared with the auditee, and the auditors have to tell them what kind of appropriate sampling technique they are going to use. And C is opportunities to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the audit activities. So the auditors have to ensure and see that the audit activities, whatever opportunities to improve the effectiveness of the and the efficiency of the audit activities are possible, that the auditee must carry out and try to have better opportunity and better effectiveness and efficiency of the audit activities. So accordingly, the team leader has to guide the audit team so that they can carry on according to this requirement. And next is D, the risks to achieving the audit objectives created by the ineffective audit planning. The risks to achieving the audit objectives created by the ineffective audit planning. Well, if the audit planning has not been carried out correctly, definitely there will be a risk to achieving the audit objectives. The audit objective may not be fully achieved if the planning is not correct. So the team leader or the audit team leader has to ensure that the audit is done in an effective manner and efficiently, so that the risk to achieving the audit objectives, they are reduced to the bare minimum. The risk to the auditee created by performing the audit. The risks to the auditee. So the auditee, may come under pressure during the audit, and that risk may result in the in not properly following the procedure or the work instructions or whatever is being followed. So the risk to audits created by performing the audit. So accordingly, the audit has to be performed in a manner that there is no risk to the end result of the product by the auditee. So risk to the auditee can result from the presence of the audit team members adversely influencing the auditee's arrangement for health and safety, environment, quality, and its products and services, personnel, or infrastructure. For example, contamination in the clean room facilities. So the audit team has to take care of these things, that they do not interfere with the environment which the auditee requires for carrying out the audit activities. And for combined audits, particular attempts should be given to the interactions between the operational processes and any competing objectives and priorities of the different management systems. So if the combined audit is there and there are divergent requirements to be followed and audited, then special care has to be taken so that the auditee is not affected and the products which the auditee is turning out for supply to the customer, or the service that is being provided to the customer, that is not affected in any way. So that's all in this. That means these are the risks, and we have to take care that while carrying out the audit, we have to plan the audit in a manner. So this comes under risk-based approach to planning, and accordingly we have to ensure that the audit effectiveness is not affected by carrying out the audit in different situations, which may affect the end product to be supplied to the customer by the auditee. So the auditee's activities have got to be taken into account while carrying out the audit, and the audit has to be carried out in a manner that there is the activity is not affected, and also the product is not affected by the audit activities or by the presence of the auditors, because the auditee may get affected because the auditors may ask certain questions, odd questions rather, which may rather affect the working of the auditee. And accordingly, if the working of the auditee is affected, then the product will get affected. So care has to be taken about this, and proper arrangement has to be worked out between the audit team and the auditee, so that while carrying out the audits, this kind of problem is not encountered at all. So thank you very much, and if you are liking my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues so that they can take advantage of the knowledge sharing which is taking place between us. And lastly but not the least, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that as and when I load my videos, the information will reach you in time. You will be able to see my videos without losing time. Sometimes I am getting delayed because of various reasons. The non-availability of the proper arrangements, or the proper signals are not there, then such delays may happen. So take care and do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon also. And next Sunday we are meeting to discuss next clause. This was 6.3.2.1, risk-based approach to planning, and 6.3.2.2 is audit planning details. So we shall be discussing audit planning details on next Sunday. See you next Sunday. Bye bye. See you. Thank you.